What's up guys, Dead Recliner coming back at you for another video. Today's video we're just going to do just a ranking video, franchise ranking for the Leprechaun movies, because St. Patrick's Day is right around the corner, and I don't know, just wanted to do a video on these movies, and you know, it's that time of year. St. Patrick's Day is around here. Got green going on and all that fancy stuff, you know. These movies are really funny and, you know, not too serious movies. They are great though. Warwick Davis does a good job as Leprechaun. He plays in all of them, but two of them. So I hope one day he'll do another one. They paid him well enough. He'd probably do it again. They just need to throw all the money to him, like do it again. Warwick Davis is pretty cool guy. He's done other stuff too, but I would like to meet him. He seems like a cool guy. Like, man, these movies are just they're not too serious, but I do have my favorites, and I guess we'll just get on to it and, you know, rank these movies. I'll show you here. I got the collection. It says complete collection, but it's not complete. It's missing two of them. It's missing Leprechaun Returns. I think it has Origins on it. Only one that's missing is Leprechaun Returns. Leprechaun Returns is really good. It's a sequel to the first one, but it's a good movie. But we'll start with Leprechaun 1. Came out in 1993 is when it came out. Has Jennifer Aniston in it. It's one of her first movies. As you guys can, like, wow, she did a horror movie, right? It's like there's another actor that did horror before, like Johnny Depp and all them. But Leprechaun 1 came out in 93. It's a good movie. It's a good one. I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of the first one, but like, it's a good one. This collection comes with all of them but Returns. But it's the first one is a good movie. I'll rank it maybe, I don't know, we'll do a 5 out of, 1 out of 10. I'll rank it like a 9, 7. We'll say 8. Okay, that movie's, it's a good movie, like, good one to start off with, because it, shows you the leprechaun and all this stuff, and it's a good movie though. It really is. Give it a try. Leprechaun 1, I'll give it a ranking of 8 on my scale here. We'll move on to Leprechaun 2. Leprechaun 2 it's okay. It ain't the greatest. Came out in 94. Leprechaun 2 came out in 94. It's not the best. Not the best movie, but it's okay. It's not one of my favorites. I'll rank it maybe a 5. We'll rank it a 5. But it's an alright one. It's not like a sequel to the first one. We'll get to that one, Leprechaun Returns. That one's a sequel to the first movie, but it is good. I'll rank it a 5. But let's go to Leprechaun 3, one of my favorites. That movie is great, and I have the VHS for Leprechaun 3. Leprechaun 3. Leprechaun goes to Las Vegas, and man, this movie is a blast to watch. This is the VHS copy of it. I've had this for years. This VHS copy, I've had it for forever. Sorry about the glare. But I've had this movie since I was little. Like, I've never gotten rid of this thing. This thing is one of my favorite movies, and I was like, man, I gotta, I had to have this when I was younger. I was probably real young when I've seen these movies. But yeah, 93, I was pretty young. This one came out in 95. 1995 is when this movie came out. He goes to Vegas, and man, he does a great job in Vegas. I mean, Leprechaun has to go to Vegas. He has to go to Vegas. It's where all his gold is. So it's a good one, man. The scenes in this movie are just good. There's some good scenes in this movie. I don't want to give them away, but it's a good one. I'd probably rank this maybe, I don't know, probably a 9. Rank it a 9, because I really do like this movie. It's one of my favorites. in the franchise. It's a great movie. I don't like the cover on it. This cover is just awful. They could have did better on the cover of this movie, but it's a good movie. Like this, these movies don't have good CGI at all, but they do have good practical effects. They did a lot of good practical effects in these movies. Maybe a little bit of CGI, but not much. Most of it was all practical effects. Warwick Davis does a great job in these movies. A great job in these movies. But I'll give Leprechaun 3 a 9 out of 10 because it's a great movie. Came out in 93, or not 93. It came out in 95. This movie came out in 1995. But it's just a good one. Give it a try, Leprechaun 3. Now we'll go to one that's not so good. Not so good at all. They threw him in space. Like, why? Like, you get... if your franchise makes you go to space, like, the Jason franchise, man, this one is not as good. The Jason, Jason X Goes to Space is better. A lot more better. But this one is it's just a hilarious movie. Like, it's good. Like, it's not the greatest, but this is the DVD copy of it. Leprechaun 4. This one came out in 1996. It's not the best movie, but it's okay. He gets blown up like a balloon in this movie. He's really tall and giant. Like, in one of the scenes, like, they make him really tall, like, really, really tall. It's like, okay, this movie it's not good, but, I would watch it again. Like, if you want to watch all these movies, they're on Peacock right now. So, get in the mood for St. Patrick's Day. But these movies are all on Peacock. This one came out in 96. But it's okay. I'll give it a 5. 5 out of 10 because this is something you throw on in the background and just laugh about it because it's so horrible. But it's not bad movie. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. And then we'll go to Leprechaun in the Hood. I don't have that one. I do have that one, but I don't have like the physical copy of it. I have it on this collection here. We'll go to Leprechaun. Leprechaun goes to the hood. He goes straight to the hood, man. He's got to go hang out with some people. This one has Ice-T in it. He does a great job in this movie. He does a great job in a lot of stuff he does, but Ice-T does a really good job in this movie. He's hilarious. This one came out in 2000. Leprechaun in the Hood came out in 2000. It's an alright movie. Big afros. Ice-T has a big old afro, and Leprechaun goes to the hood, and gotta cause some chaos. Like, it's good. It's not the best movie, but I like it. I like the way they go to the hood. I like the hood movies of the Leprechaun franchise more than most of them. But it's a good one. I'll give it a... Oh no, I'll give it a... shoot. I don't know what I want to give it. Probably a 6 out of 10. Because it has good effects to it. Still practical effects. There are maybe some CGI in there, but... practical effects. I love how they do practical effects. They keep Warwick Davis as practical effects. He does a great job. Go into the hood. He does a great job in that movie. It's just fantastic. I don't know. I want Warwick Davis to come back to the franchise. That'd be great. He says it takes a long time to put all that makeup on, and he's older now and don't want to sit there for hours putting on makeup to look like Leprechaun. But the Leprechaun in the Hood is good. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. So we'll go to Leprechaun Goes Back to the Hood. So Leprechaun Goes Back to the Hood. That one came out in 2003. And it's good. I like the Leprechaun in the Hood better than Leprechaun Goes Back to the Hood. But it's an alright. Came out in 2003. It's not the greatest movie. I don't suggest you guys watch it. If you guys gonna watch any of the Hood ones, I would watch In the Hood is better than the second one. but I'll give In the Hood maybe a 3 out of 10. It's not good. It's alright movie, but it's okay. But we'll go on to Leprechaun Origins. Now this movie is just a joke. Leprechaun is not even in this movie. This ain't even freaking Leprechaun. It's some monster. I don't know. This movie is just garbage. Warwick Davis is not in this movie. He didn't play the Leprechaun at all. I don't know. It ain't even a freaking Leprechaun to me. Movie is just complete crap. Movie is garbage. Like, don't even watch it, guys. It's not good. It came out in 2014. It's not good at all. It's garbage. It's like an actor from the WWE played Leprechaun, a little short guy, and it's not good. Dude, that monster doesn't even look like Leprechaun at all. Don't even watch it. Just throw it in the trash. Don't even waste your time watching that movie. I'll give it a, 1 out of 10 or negative 1 out of 10 because that movie is just it's complete garbage. Don't watch it. Now we'll go on to I know I gave that movie a negative review completely, but it wasn't good. Don't watch it. It's garbage. You can skip that one. But Leprechaun Returns. Now that movie, it is a sequel to the first one, and some of the actors did come back for Leprechaun Returns. It came out in 2018. Leprechaun Returns. Jennifer Aniston is not in it, but there is a scene where this person sounds like Jennifer Aniston, but she's not in this movie. But they used a scene where some other actor almost sounds just like her. They did a great job. But it's a different. Warwick Davis ain't in this one either, but it's literally Leprechaun. The guy is kind of hard to understand what the Leprechaun is saying in this movie, but like toward the end of his what he's saying, you can okay, that's what he's saying. Like it's good. It is a sequel to the second one, the first one, but it is really good. They go back to the house and all this stuff, and the Leprechaun's in the well, and it's an okay movie. I'll give it give it a freaking because it's a really good movie. I would watch it again because it's such a great movie. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It's not the greatest, but I'm glad it's not as garbage as Leprechaun Origins because that movie is just garbage. 10 times better than Leprechaun Origins. But I heard that there might be doing another movie. I'm not sure, but that would be cool if they did. But yeah, guys, check out these movies. I'm just doing a little franchise ranking here for the Leprechaun movies, and I just thought I would do it close to St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day is just around the corner, so hope you guys have a safe St. Patrick's Day, and don't get too drunk out there. But you guys have a wonderful day, and Leprechaun movies are good. Give it a watch on Peacock. These movies are all on Peacock. I'm pretty sure they are all on Peacock. Don't watch Origins because that movie is garbage. Just joking. You guys can watch it if you like. But yeah, so Dead Recliner out here. Give this video a like and subscribe, and see you guys.